Hello, my students. Today we will talk about Unit 1 Force and Motion. Lesson 1 Motion in one direction. Do you know what's meant by motion? Yes, motion means change object position. Change object position as time pass. When you move from your home to your school, so you move, you change your position, your place, and the time pass during this movement. The motion may be in a straight line or in curved line or combination between straight and curved. But the simplest type of motion is a motion in one direction, in a straight line, like the motion of train. Train move forward or backward, not move upward and downward. So the motion mean change object place or position as time pass. The type of motion may be in a straight line or in curved line or combination between straight line and curved line. Example like the train movement of train, because the train move in a straight line forward or backward but doesn't move upward or downward. So the simplest type of motion is yes, in a straight line in one direction. How can you describe motion? To can describe motion, you have to use physical quantity. This means speed. To describe Ahmed is fast, but Muhammad is slow. This motion to describe motion, you will yes say fast and slow. This is speed. Speed is a physical quantity that distinguish so describe the object fast or slow. So to describe the motion, you have to use speed. Speed is a physical quantity describe motion. بتيجي scientific term كتير جدا. This question is very important في scientific term. This not definition for speed, but in the scientific term, the physical quantity describe motion. So speed. What are the factors needed to describe motion? To describe motion, you have to know the distance moved and the time taken. So the speed is a distance covered in a unit time. Distance covered in a unit time. So we need to know, yes, distance and time. The measuring unit of speed may be meter over second per second or kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour used in car, train, plane, but meter per second may be for object or body. This triangle to use to yes help you in solve the problem, and we will see this. Speed, distance, time. Speed symbol V, not S, because S used in symbol second. V like velocity, because speed is velocity. What is the type of speed? There are two types of speed: uniform speed or regular speed, and irregular speed. What is the difference between this? Uniform speed or regular speed, when the body cover equal distance at equal period of time. Equal distance at equal period of time. When you move from A to B, 20 meter. From B to C, 20 meter. From C to D, 20 meter. From A to B in 2 seconds. B to C, 2 seconds. C to D, 2 seconds. So, uniform speed. So, uniform speed is move equal distance at equal period of time. Equal distance at equal period of time. But irregular speed, yes, when the body move or the car move on the road, we find the speed change according to the traffic, according to the road condition. So we can't measure the regular speed. We can't measure the regular speed because the condition of road and the traffic. The irregular speed or non-uniform speed, the object move equal distance on equal period of time or equal time at unequal distance. يعني لازم يكون واحد فيهم unequal. اوكي يبقى احنا عرفنا regular speed and irregular speed. Average speed mean the total distance covered divided total time. Total distance covered divided total time taken. Like what we will see. But you have to know average speed is the regular speed. When the body move equal distance at equal period of time, ال V equal ال V dash. ال V dash هي ال average speed. يبقى average speed هي مين؟ regular speed. امتى؟ when the body move Yes, equal distance at equal period of time. شوف كده في البروبلم number 1. A runner cover 100 meter in 10 seconds and he walk back. يبقى هو رايح run وهو راجع walk back to cover the same distance in 80 seconds. So yes, when run 100 in 10 seconds. When come back 100 in 80 seconds. رايح كان بيجري وهو راجع كان walk، فالوقت اللي اخده more than. يبقى هقول له ايه؟ انا عايزه الافريج speed، يبقى انا لازم احسب الاول during or while running while return back and the total trip or whole trip. في الاول هقول له ايه هنا؟ yes speed equal distance over time. distance over time 100 over 10 هيطلع result 10. when return back 100 لأن the same distance divided 80 شوف الريزلت كام. طب الافريج speed wall trip total distance over total time، يعني total distance 100 رايح 100 ايه back، يبقى 100 plus 100 divided 10 plus 80. 100 plus 100 divided 10 plus 80. This a average speed during wall trip. The last one, relative speed. Relative speed. The speed of moving object but relative to observer. Relative to observer. يبقى انا depend على observer، حد بيراقبني. relative speed depend على البوزيشن بتاع الobserver واقف فين، هو ده اللي هيحركني. يعني ايه؟ قال لي والobserver ده ليه 3 اماكن. when the observer stand on the ground he will see the relative speed equal the real speed. When observer stand on the ground, the relative speed equal the real speed. But when the observer moving أو take another car أو take in a moving car but in the same direction with the speed of the other car, in the same direction minus, in the same direction minus, in the opposite direction plus, in the opposite direction plus. ده امتى؟ when you want to know the relative speed. Okay, تعالوا نقرا الإكزامبل. If there are two cars moving in one direction, the first one move in 80 km per hour and the second one move in 90 km per hour. So, the speed of the two cars relative to observer standing on the ground. لو هو standing on the ground يبقى الفيرست كار هيشوفها كام؟ 80. طب والسكند كار هيشوفها كام؟ 90. يبقى اللي هي the same speed. طيب if the speed of the car of the fast car relative to the passenger of the slow car, the speed of the fast car relative to the passenger of the slow car. هما move in the in the one direction. وقلنا in the one direction يعني the same بعمل ايه minus، في السيم بعمل ايه minus. يقول 90 minus 80 equal 10 km per hour. If the two car in the different direction, if the two car in the opposite or different direction equal the sum of two car، يبقى 80 plus 90. 80 plus 90 يبقى الريلاتيف سبيد يا شباب. عايزين نشوف البروبلم اللي ممكن تيجي عليها. يبقى في الريلاتيف سبيد بنقول ايه؟ بنقول البوزيشن بتاع الاوبزرفر مكانه فين. البوزيشن بتاع الاوبزرفر مكانه فين. طيب اول بروبلم عندي a plane traveled from Aswan to airport to Cairo airport through 1 hour. يبقى التايم كام؟ 1 hour. It covered distance of 100 kilometer. Calculate the reading of a speedometer. The speedometer is a device used to measure the speed of the car or train. The speedometer is a device used to measure the speed of car, train, plane. Yeah, distance equal 100. أول حاجة نكتب الرولز بتاعتنا. يبقى ال speed equal إيه؟ distance over time. ال distance equal 1000 over time ب 1 hour يبقى equal 1000 kilometer per hour. بس هو طلب مني حاجة كمان، عايزني أحسب ال speed in the meter per second. How can you change from kilometer per hour to meter per second؟ الكيلومتر equal كام متر؟ 1000. والhour equal كام سكند؟ الhour فيها 60 minute و 60 minute 60 second، يبقى 1000 over 60 by 60. 1000 over 60 by 60. لو احنا عملناها في الماث كده وقعدنا نحاول نختصرها تطلع في الآخر 5 over 18. 5 over 18. يبقى how can you change from kilometer per hour to meter per second؟ هاخد 1000 by 5 over 18. 1000 by 5 over 18. A boy, number 2, a boy on a bike covers 300 kilometers in a minute and 240 meter in the next minute. Calculate the average speed. In the first minute 300 kilometer in a minute، يبقى 300 over، هسيبها المينت دي ولا اعملها divided 60؟ اعمل المينت دي divided ايه 60 عشان احولها لاور، واعمل النكست minute 60. خلاص انا عرفت 60 دي، يبقى هنا 60 التانية. يبقى هنا هو كيلومتر 300 over، واشوف الرقم اللي هيطلع لي في الفيرست minute، والتانية 240 divided المينت التانية بعد ما حولتها بتطلع بكام، وبعد كده within the 2 minutes يبقى اقول له ايه total distance over ايه total time، واحسب الناتج اللي هيطلع لي بالكيلومتر per hour. تمام.